Погнали. Погнали. Включай, 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 включай. Я недолго.
Revelio.
I can't imagine receiving a howler, especially in front of...
Ну, пошли, значит, по сюжетке. Я сюжетку не делал, Карин, еще. Так. Ой-ой-ой, не то. По сюжетке, по сюжетке.
Off on another adventure, are we?
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's.
Пошли.
This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
Что-то я забыл, что у нее за проклятие.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
Так, надо с ними поговорить.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new fifth year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home. It's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
Revelio.
А где папаша? Еще письмо какое-то.
Revelio.
Как туда пройти? Вот там сундук. Может, заморозить можно? Как-то туда можно же пройти, ну блин, как?
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance of what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Пошли, пошли, просмотрим.
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Так, сейчас Махач может быть, да? Давай, веди, друг.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Revelio.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble?
О,
Ranrock
их там много.
It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good there's a Davidson in my book.
Good for you.
Rubber up wide. Put me down!
Ranrock's vision of goblins ruling over wizards will be fulfilled. Not your best moment, I fear.
Not quiet. I won't rest. Let me stop! I'm afraid of Why don't you come up here and fight? Let me You've made your last
Опа!
mistake.
Командир. И чё?
Cut it from over here.
Incendio.
Such arrogance. Stop by. Your heart is in this hole.
Стрель! И вот так ему.
You're so
Тихо, тихо.
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Погоди, я все соберу.
Revelio. Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Revelio. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Revelio. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the houses.
Погоди, ты сейчас посмотрим все. Вон здесь еще сколько всего. Колодец.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
А, это видение было, точно. Точняк.
Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Проход. Пошли.
A stairwell.
Revelio.
О,
Lumos.
фонарик включаем.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Revelio.
И все?
Lumos.
Так, надо огонь зажечь.
Confringo.
Ага. Ясно, он не горит.
Incendio. Cabalso. Lumos. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Там что-то есть. Пошли туда.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does that even mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it?
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come.
Пошли, пошли.
I'm
Lumos.
tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Не хватает картин.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
Revelio. Note. Let's have a look.
Давай записку вначале глянем. Ну и чё, и ни черта непонятно.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Lumos. Revelio.
Чё, здесь больше ничего нету?
Falbutton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Все, получается, здесь ничего нету, что ли?
Revelio.
Значит, уходим. Ну это же да, мы же вот в этой двери были. Крипта.
It's herbology homework, you say? Well, your homework just rampaged through the greenhouse and ate all of the Alehotzi plants.
Подо мной прям какой-то вход есть. Или надо мной, да? Ну там наверху что это такое? А, ну это ключики. Почему не сработало? Супер задание просто.
Revelio.
Где этот вход? Внизу, что ли, получается? А, ну я здесь был, этот... Фигня это. Так, какое-то задание доступно же там. Ну вот это второстепенное, давай его сделаем.
Wonder how well our professor.
Revelio. Confringo.
Что должно произойти или что? Так, 3, да? Подожди.
Lumos.
3, цифра 3. Что должно произойти было? Один. Один. Карин, есть идеи какие-нибудь? Я думаю, это не просто так. Может, поджечь?
Lumos.
Вот эти знаки, они разные же еще. А, здесь другой знак. А, во. Так, кругляшок это двойка. Здесь 2 должно быть. 2. Так, здесь 4, да? 4. Так. Треугольник 1. И кругляшок с треугольником 2. Ой, 3. Так, здесь 1. Все правильно. А здесь 3, да? И чё мне дали? Чё мне дали?
Lumos.
А, ну здесь сундучки всякие, да? Большой сундук.
Lumos.
Ой, а здесь даже еще не был ни разу, нифига.
Revelio.
А надо, ну-ка, к мосту подбежать, может быть, что-то есть здесь. Нету ничего.
Lumos. Revelio.
Зачем мне с тобой говорить? Я не хочу с тобой говорить.
Lumos.
Потом. Когда-нибудь в другой раз. Это что такое вообще?
Revelio.
Look like you've seen a ghost.
If only. Get away! All of you!
The guy from the restricted section.
No, and none of your business.
There you are.
Lumos. Revelio.
Ну, вон опять сундук. Где это я вообще? О, внизу сундук. Да. Давай прыгай, не бойся.
Aloha Mora.
Аляха-моха. Аляха-моха, говорит. Аляха-моха.
Revelio.
Зеленая штучка, да? Ну, кто ж сомневался.
Lumos.
Ладно, пошли дальше. А вон там... А как тот сундук взять? Вон там сундук есть. Никак, да? Пока никак. Понятно.
Lumos. Revelio.
Я что-то вообще вот это не помню.
Lumos.
Что такое вообще? А, это типа символы, что ли?
It's always run when Peasy wants to have some fun.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
Чего не
What were
спорили?
you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us.
Да,
Ominous
YouTube
learned
узнает
dark
только.
magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Круциатус. Нет, по-моему. Нет.
What does the Cruciatus curse do?
It's known as the torture curse. Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough.
Слишком много говорит.
He'll change his mind.
Revelio.
А я знаю заклинание Круцио. А, вот оно. Я хочу это заклинание. И все на этом. Здесь ничего нет больше.
Revelio.
О, замочек какой-то.
Hello, Hamora.
Сейчас буду скоро, да. О, вот эту штуку нашу первую в Хогвартсе.
Revelio.
Больше ничего нет? Ничего. Так.
Revelio.
Так, а там мы были? А вдруг там эта сова маленькая? Нету.
Revelio. Lumos. Lumos.
Так, ну чё, надо дальше. Так, снаряжение. Опять супер шмотки. Какой-то плащ, 2 даже. Вот у меня 8 штук, еще одну надо. Так, это я все читал. Так, а здесь что? О, Секрет Хогвартса 1. Купальный костюм для раскрытия секретов. Офигенно. А, еще есть, еще 2, да, будет секрет где-то. Я это-то случайно увидел, если честно. Да. Почему нельзя предпросмотр вот здесь было сделать, чтоб я мог видеть вообще? Тупость. Еще одну надо найти и к нему сходить, да? Так, посетите занятия. Встретитесь около замка Фалбартон. И такой замок, где он вообще? Ну пошли, нам все равно делать нечего. Что за статуя такая большая вот эта вот? Так. Опа.
Revelio.
Километр туда идти, да? Может быть, можно как-то... Ясно, нельзя. А я могу здесь взлететь? Да. Отлично. О, вот побочка есть. Надо ее взять, а потом выполнить. Так, с той стороны, да?
Revelio.
Ничего нету. Ну куда ты полез? Так, Карин, ладно, я покушать. Попозже все сегодня подключу, напишу я тебе.